Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So today I have a really exciting video for everyone who is looking for a planner this planner season. I have been looking everywhere for this planner. It is called the Midori Hibino. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I just wanted to share a little bit about this planner in case you have not seen it anywhere. It's extremely hard to find. Once I started looking for it, the pre-orders were already over. It was just a matter of waiting for the stores to get them in. And I was able to actually find mine from a store in Europe. A little bit about this planner. It is A6 size. And A6 size is half of the size of an A5 like planners, such as my Hobonichi Cousin. I will show you. This is the Hobonichi Cousin, so it's exactly half of that. Before I open this planner, I want to kind of talk about the reason that I decided to try it out. So I love my Hobonichi Cousin. I used it a lot last year, and I've been using it a little bit this year. I love it to journal, and because it has a lot of room to journal and plan. However, I have two little ones. I have a toddler and an almost 2-month-old. And I just feel like when I'm writing in the Hobonichi, sometimes it's like not as portable as I would like it to be. I just wanted to be able to balance it when I'm like nursing or when I'm on the go, going to like doctor's appointments and things like that. And I also have been, if you've been following my channel, I've said this before, but I've also been wanting like a one book system for a long time where I can do absolutely everything in it. Like journal, plan, brainstorm, story ideas, to-do lists, everything. And so this planner does look a little small for that, but when you look at the actual thickness of it and what it actually entails, I think that it actually could work for what I'm trying to do. So this is a daily on 2 pages A6 size planner. So it has Samoy River paper, the same as the Hobonichi, so that's why you're able to fit so many pages and it still be relatively thin for its small size. When it says daily on 2 pages, pretty much what it means is on this side of the page, on the left side of the page, there's like a scheduler, a place for you to track the weather, the date, and there's a line going down to separate like your schedule and your to-dos, I'm assuming. And on the right there's a full blank page. The only thing at the top of the page is like a little mini calendar, and it has that for every single day of the year. And at the beginning of the planner you have your year at a glance for 2023 and 2024. You have a future log, and you have the months going from December of 2022 to, I believe, December of 2023. Let me just check and make sure. So the months go actually to January of 2024, and it actually starts on January 2023 with the daily pages. So you have all 365 days, and you have 2 pages for all 365 days. And then at the very end, I feel like it's literally just one notes page, which I guess makes sense because essentially every page on the left side is a notes page. So there is 2 notes pages actually, a place for personal memo, and that is the end of the book. So I feel like for what I've been looking for, if you looked at my Hobonichi haul or some of my Hobonichi videos from last year, you'll know that I have been on the hunt for something that is both roomy and portable. I feel like it's really hard to find something that is both. And I feel like this really could be that with the 2 pages per day and with the size. Now granted, it will still probably be heavy, and because it's Samoy River paper, this planner will probably be like this thick by the end of the year, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more so concerned about the portable size. I'm not really concerned about like the thickness. So I'm really excited to try this. Like I said, it was super hard to find, but if you are in the US, I do know that Jet Pens, they said that they'll get them in October, but they have been out of stock in a lot of places. Like even the store that I bought it from, she actually told me I bought the last one in the store. And they also have it in this pretty brown color that is actually on this little pamphlet that comes with it. It also comes in a pretty brown color, but I haven't been able to find the brown color anywhere, but I probably would have still got that one. And so it comes with this how to use booklet. And in the booklet, it pretty much shows, the booklet is in Japanese, but it pretty much shows like the schedule, the to-do list. They wrote 3 good things, and I actually don't know what this means right here. And then They have your condition, diary entry, meal tracking, expenses, and yeah. And then on this person used it to like draw. I just love that they included this because I feel like this is a small but mighty planner. And I'm just really, really excited. I really do feel like I can fit everything. The only thing is, of course, with so many pages per day, there's no weekly section. But I feel like I can get around that because if I absolutely need a weekly section, I do have a Hobonichi Weeks that I could kind of refer to. This is this year's, but I do have one for 2023. I could give myself a weekly overview. And then also Hobonichi has a weekly supplement that is A6 size, so I could use that as well. Or if I decide to continue to use my Hobonichi Cousin, they have a weekly section in that as well. It's just not going to be portable. So I have options, but I have been looking for a one book system, and I just really feel like I can use it because this is a Midori planner. I'm talking about Hobonichi a lot because that's what I have been using for the majority of last year and a lot of this year. What I use my weekly section in the Hobonichi for anyway, it's just weekly overview like of appointments and things, what I ate. Sometimes I track like how I'm feeling and just little things like that. So I feel like I could just easily do that on this side of the page, or even still on this side of the page. I could do like scheduled to-dos, and then I could just journal right here because the grid is so small. I don't know exactly how small the grid is. It's definitely smaller than the grid in the Hobonichi. If I find it, I will put it in the video. This book has 768 pages and it has 2023 on the spine. And I just feel like it really just works for what I'm trying to do. Because last year I searched high and low for a planner that I didn't feel like I would run out of room writing in, but also was small enough to take with me in all of my purses. Like lengthwise, this is small enough to take in all of my purses right now. Of course, like as it gets bigger, I might run into some issues, but like I said, I'm not really concerned about it getting thicker. The Hobonichi Weeks has been pretty good for on-the-go portable planning, but I just feel like because I daily plan in the back pages, because you know the Hobonichi Weeks Mega has 215 notes pages. So I daily plan in the back. I wouldn't be able to daily plan and journal and like put reference notes in the back. So I just feel like I would run out of room. And then of course I adore my Hobonichi Cousin, but it's just not portable. And then I feel like on the days where I want to journal, but I also have to-dos, sometimes I feel like I would run out of space. This is my logic. I feel like because the A6 size page is half of the size of the A5 page, I feel like it's essentially like carrying an A5 size book around. Since there are two A6 size pages per day, it equals up to like one A5 sheet per day. And I absolutely love the quotes and things like that in the Hobonichi. I love these personal touches, the quotes, the date at the top. I love all of that, so I'm not complaining about that. But since this planner doesn't have that, it will give me more space to write. So y'all, this is the first of many planner videos I have coming because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use for 2023 since so much has changed. Like I just recently had a baby 2 months ago and just so much has changed. I feel like my planning needs have changed. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best system for what I have going on, like writing books and book releases and babies and all that kind of stuff. I am trying to figure out, because I could use this as my all-in-one book, because that's what I've been like looking for, I feel like, for the past 2 or 3 years. And then it has some White River paper, which I love, and it just has like a book feel. Like literally, it's like you're walking around writing in a little novel. So I think that is so nice. So I could do that, but if I find that there's not enough room, I could put the Hobonichi Weeks with it and use that for something, and I feel like that would still be pretty portable. Even though it's a 2-book system, it would still be pretty portable. The Hobonichi Weeks fits in like all of my pants pockets when I'm traveling, or all of my pockets, so that is really helpful. Another idea I was thinking of is like having like my Hobonichi Cousin and then daily planning in here, and then just having like my journal and like my weekly overview in here. So I have options, but because I searched everywhere for this planner and I was so excited when I found it, and I'm still so excited to use it, this will definitely be in my lineup somehow. I'm just trying to figure out if it can be that one book to rule them all, or will I need something else? So I really feel like I can make this work. I even feel like I've been watching some of the other videos, and some of the other people painted in here, and they had pictures and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I've been doing in my Hobonichi Cousin for the journaling. So I feel like this is enough space to do to-dos, this is enough space to journal, and then on the days that I don't journal, I can always just kind of go back and use that page for something else. That's what I do now in my Hobonichi Cousin. This planner does have 2 bookmarks. I don't know if they're the same color in the brown one, but they're green and brown, so you can mark off your month and your day. I really like that I can track the weather in this planner. At the top, it has what day of the year it is, like number wise. Like this says day 177 out of 365. Does this planner lay flat? If I started creasing it and not breaking the spine, but if I started like kind of training the spine, I know it would lay flatter, but it's pretty flat right now. And I haven't done anything to it. I've only taken it out like once or twice to kind of look at it, and it's laying pretty flat. And I know like once I, smooth it in, it will lay even flatter. Yeah, so the more I look at this, the more excited I get. I've never used a Midori planner before. My first like kind of dive into Japanese planners has been the Hobonichi brand, which I love, but I know that this brand is well respected and I've only heard good things about it, and this is like a new planner or diary that they have, so I'm just really excited to be able to try it out for the first year that it's out. So yes, let me know if you have any questions, if I missed anything. I will tell you, I was wondering about this too. Sometimes this looks blue and sometimes this looks green. I would say it's closer to green. It's like a mint green. If you look at this Hobonichi Weeks, this is more of a true blue, and you can kind of see it's more like a mint, like seafoam green, I would say, more so than blue. Thank you all for tuning into my channel. Please let me know if I missed anything. I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have any advice for me, like as far as this whole, should I try to do 1 book or 2 books? I just struggle really hard with 2 books because I always end up gravitating towards one anyway, and then my information is split in 2 places. So I'm really looking for that 1 book to rule them all. And yeah, it just has to tick off the boxes of being roomy, portable, and just fun to use. Yeah, because I have a book coming out next year. I just had a baby. I have a toddler already. I plan to do some traveling next year, so I just like to have my planner on me, and then you gotta think like appointments and like social media scheduling, all that kind of stuff. So I just want everything in one. If I feel the need to journal, if I get like a spark of inspiration, I want to be able to have it. And I tried this with the A6 Hobonichi last year, but it's only 1 day per page, and it was not enough room at all. So I'm wondering if this will be enough for 2, especially because the grid is so small and it's kind of sectioned out in a way that makes sense. So yeah, I'm rambling now. Thank you all for tuning into my channel, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.